think I needed it.
I guess if you want to all rise, we'll do the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. I guess if you all mind, if we could bow our heads for a minute for our past Commissioner Bob Burns. Thank you. Somebody want to make a motion to approve the agenda? What we got?
So moved.
Should we wait a little bit for Kurt?
He's coming. I don't know what he's doing. He was down the hallway with me unless he had a call or something.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Is there a
Second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Previous minutes at the board meeting of July, well, that's today.
And it's not the 28th, it's the,
No,
Typo, sorry,
it was be the, what was it, the
21st.
21st.
Yeah, it says the 21st on the minutes, so we're good.
today is the 28th, so that's,
Yes, we did, we couldn't
That's
wait no longer.
ridiculous.
We couldn't wait no longer.
There was a couple of,
Really?
let's see.
Really?
Are we approved? Yeah, there was a couple of typos on the minutes, in file number 3, talking about the, county state aid project. It just typos of referred to routine maintenance, and then La Crescent needs a C.
Okay, I'll
Second
get with
C.
you and update the file number 3 after.
That's fine. Otherwise, motion to approve.
got a motion to approve the previous minutes. Is there a
July
second?
21st, right?
Yep.
Second?
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Public comment. Look like there's nothing happening there.
Write that one down.
Quiet today.
And now we got 9:03. Should we do the
This
Houston
consent
County
agenda.
Historical Society? They're here.
And they come up, you'll have a minute, less than a minute, so.
Historical
In case
Society.
someone
wanna
runs
come
in.
forward?
Set up real slow.
Yeah.
Sit here by the.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having us to present to you our projected budget for 2026, 2027. I know you haven't had a lot of time to look it over, but just, you know that we are all a volunteer society, and Shirley Johnson last year did retire, so at present, I'm Janine Hush, and I'm the president, and Deb Ray is the treasurer. We have 2 new board members that came aboard, and they are Jan Soley from Spring Grove and Allison Ralkman from Caledonia. And our other board members are Dwayne St. Mary and Paul Wisty from Houston. As you look this over, this is a projected budget from October 1st, 2026 to September 30th, 2027. And this is normally what we do because we're not on a fiscal year. But one of the recommended from our board was to change it to a fiscal year. And in order for us to do that, we would have to bring that up before our membership and change our bylaws. And that we will present that to them in November at our annual meeting. So this budget might be a little bit different, but basically this is where we're at right now. So as you look it over, I know you haven't had a lot of time, but maybe Deb, if you have any comments?
I guess not specific ones, other than you'll note at the bottom are restoration projects that we are ongoing and will be coming up. And I guess we should add, okay, it's the log home, but then if you go up the line, the town hall needs help and the school. So most of our buildings are going to need some maintenance repairs in the next 5 years.
I would say 3 to 5 years, they will need major upgrades.
They're wood and, it just deteriorates and we've been patching it, but at some point we have to do more, so.
Yeah.
Can you help us understand what your previous budget was? This is the projected budget, right? Or the revenue? Or how does this compare? How do these numbers compare to current or previous?
I think last year, our total budget was 80,000,
Okay,
around 80,000 plus. I didn't bring that sheet, but.
okay.
So, yeah, we're up a little bit from them. But as Deb said, we have a lot of maintenance. And the Mungie store in Eitzen is going to need some major help also. We had a beam fall in the basement. And so we have to, actually, Deb and Dwayne are going down there to assess that building today. So we'll find out what that building needs, so.
And costs go up, our mowing and snow removal, of course, that depends on rain and how much snow we get each year, but that goes up. Our insurance, this is probably pretty low because our insurance went
Yeah,
up quite a bit.
yeah.
We just paid that bill.
They've reassessed our building, and it was assessed at a little over $1 million. Now they're assessing it, or they're estimating it's like 3.8 million to replace the building like that. Yes, it was up, they at first went to 5, and the insurance brokers came and looked at the building and went back to the insurance company and said, basically it's a pole barn. I mean, but and to me it was, it's a lot of money, $3.8 million to replace that. But anyway, our insurances are going up. And we do have to pay workman's comp, even though we don't have employees, but we still have to be covered for that. And we have to make sure that all of our contractors that come in have a license and are insured, and so all that has probably taken us 4 months to get that all straightened around this year. So yeah, there are some challenges with our insurance right now. So, any other questions?
So the 8765 is a fairly close estimate to what you're thinking it's gonna be?
Yes.
Is there a plus or minus that we should maybe be thinking about?
I'd say if anything, a plus.
Right, that's kind of where I was going with it.
Yeah, we kind of look at the last years and try to see which things have gone up and try to fit it in. This is just really estimated, but it did go up, and we have a lot of unknowns as far as repairs and
So
stuff.
then we gave our levy last year. Carol, could you,
What we give them every year is our appropriation.
right, so they're estimating 42.5, did we give them like 40,000 last year?
42.5.
Is what we gave last year?
Yep,
Yeah, it's been that for quite a few years.
it's been that way for a while.
Haven't asked for an increase, but we'll take it if you want.
Yeah, if you want to up it, we'd be happy to take it.
Well, I guess my concern is you took $1 million building and went to $3.2 million. The increase, I'm just wondering what the insurance increase and if, not about giving away money, but it's very important what you guys are doing. I think it's very, very important part of our history in our community, but what are your estimates on the insurance going up? I mean, you're talking
It's
tripled the
not at
cost of your
3
building.
million though, right? Didn't you get it down? Isn't that what you
Yeah,
just said?
yeah, we did get it down.
From 5 to 3,
Yeah, but they said why this is happening is that during COVID, they reassessed all residential property and a lot of theirs went up, and now they're going through all businesses and they're reassessing all the businesses. And that's why they came, and they actually came and did a walk around after it came back at 5. And I said, yeah, we need to look at this, I think, you know? So that's when they came back and did an assessment and realized that, you know, really it is a pole barn. I mean, it's,
And that's not counting the Eitzen Museum, not counting the other buildings on the fairgrounds. And then we have the church in Brownsville.
That's all of
they're all insured
But that-
with a different
But that,
company.
that
Not-
estimate
not
was just
included.
on the
Just-
main building.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
So the 10,000 in insurance covers all of that?
No, well, that's what we've estimated, but it's gonna be now, see, we just went through this insurance thing, so it's gonna be.
You don't know where you're at yet.
Yeah, yeah.
No, actually, we don't.
Yep. So you'll find that out
Yep.
on the road.
Yeah,
You guys are a 501c3, so you want to keep it a nonprofit, so
absolutely.
that's why you're keeping it even here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get around that workman's comp?
You know, I think that took me
Yeah, one of
4
your-
months to finally, I got an email this week that said the audit is clear and we're good. And they did lower that cost some, so that was good. But as far as we know, they say it's required for a private nonprofit to have workman's comp. Although we don't ever employ anybody, we have, you know,
That
but we,
seems
if
weird.
if
Well,
we
but if
hire somebody, they,
Volunteering there and they get hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a lady that got
Coverage.
the door hit her
Absolutely.
and hurt her arm. So, yeah, I mean, things happen, but.
It happens.
We put in an automatic door to stop that from happening, yeah, so it's, yeah, always ongoing, those kind of things.
And when do we usually pay this?
Appropriation?
Yeah.
Is it the end of the year, Carol, or
No, they'll get half.
is it, yeah, you pay in installments, right? Yep. Just like you do with the fair board and that's actually one-time deal probably, yeah.
So your fiscal year could change if membership votes that it should this November for next year
Right.
or during next year.
Yeah, next year, yeah.
yeah.
So it won't affect, I mean, you have to keep your budget going.
Yeah.
And our main income, you know, is from memberships. We did go through our different categories and we did raise some of those. So our individual membership now is $20 instead of $10. And so we have raised that, so we should hopefully increase our income there. And then basically it's donations that we get.
Yeah, we haven't had a rummage sale this year, but we have increased the items that we're offering in our gift shop, so like T-shirts and stuff like that, so maybe that can make up some of that.
Might help that, yeah.
Oh, we should encourage people to become members.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's amazing how many people come there and say, I've been to the fair, but I've never been in these buildings. So,
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
trying to make a better connection with the Fair Board
Yep.
and the museum.
That's a
and-
good time to try to get membership,
Yeah.
was people come and visit and say, hey, you know, I'd like to be a member, just, you know, just to help out and everything.
main door.
And so we're gonna get some of our events put on their website now, because I did meet with them or talk to her, and she said she'd be happy to put that on their Facebook page and website. So hopefully we'll get a little more. And if it's warm, our building is air conditioned.
It's very nice in there.
Beautiful building.
Anyway,
We were
so,
just there for the fire department walkthrough and,
yes,
you know, it took a very short time to figure out where all the sprinklers and water hookups and so on and so forth, but the majority of the rest of the time, all of our firefighters were enjoying the exhibits and the things that.
Yes.
St. Mary is an absolute wonderful tour guide.
He-
He had,
Yes,
oh, he's got some knowledge, that guy
yeah,
does.
he's,
Kudos to him, it was fun.
he's very good, yeah. And this year we have Ron Miners coming in to do a demonstration on furs and how you would tan a hide and, because we have our furs on display this year. So, yeah, we've invited some different people, so hopefully we'll get that out and we can increase our, our traffic.
And then our speaker in September.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we have Barb Beeson coming in September. She's gonna speak on the historical site in Hoka. So that always helps, but then that increase, we have to pay extra to have events also.
Right.
We're only covered for so many events under our insurance, so if we have additional events, I need to go back to the insurance company and say, on September 13th, we're gonna have an event, so then they raise our insurance again, so. Which I wasn't aware of till I talked to the insurance company.
So you're learning a lot too with that.
Oh, I tell ya. We're having fun, aren't we, Dan?
As long as you're having fun, that's
Yeah.
good.
We are. We've had definitely some big challenges, but it's been good.
This is just a presentation, so,
I know my brain's spinning on,
yeah, I know it's an overdrive. Yeah.
it's actually on cruise control. Just fine.
Could you guys come back when
put
you
that in
have
the paper.
more certainty on your insurance and stuff, so we can see how much more it's gonna take, so we have something to put into our budget?
Sure, would you like it this year, or do you want to wait till after we go through our annual meeting to,
Why don't you wait till then?
Oh.
Yep.
if we change our,
Yeah, if your bylaws change and it comes to be the fiscal year,
yeah,
I think bringing a hard number here, because if you get this much appropriations and you're $8,000 short, that makes 0 sense to me.
yeah,
So let's be proactive about this.
okay.
So you guys are doing a great job down there. Honest to God, you are.
Thank you. Encourage everybody to come. Actually, one point of interest as we were trying to do a little bit more for the 250th, and I was looking through our flags that we had on our shelf. I came across a 42-star flag,
42?
which was never officially designated as a flag of the United States because they only did it on July 4th. And it got to be July 3rd, and Idaho decided they wanted to become a state on
So
July 4th.
that's what it
So the
changed.
42-star flag never got to be,
From November.
November.
Yeah, from November to July, it was 42, but they never
Okay.
officially.
yeah. Oh, we have that on display, which is a very rare, and it's like 8 feet by 12 feet. It's a
Oh,
huge,
huge thing,
huge
huge flag.
flag. Never knew we had it till I started looking
In
into
those
things.
boxes.
That's cool.
But anyway, yes. Any other questions?
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for what you guys do and your volunteer time and keeping it going. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Good job. All right. Let's go to the consent agenda. Everybody okay with that, or? I would kind of like to look at number 2 a little bit more and take a little more time and see if we really need that position.
Do we have an evaluation of that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so this was, so Tammy Moss, that position, that when she retired, that came from the surveyor, that FTE went to environmental services. That was filled by Michelle Burt, who was doing that tech position to do that. So that left that tech position in that office vacant. And then that tech position also helps with the Board of, the Planning Commission, the Board of Adjustment. and kind of the clerical administrative work in there. This would also do basic administrative things for the surveyor, such as like the claims and things of that nature, that some of the stuff that Tammy did do, but it just kind of gets wrapped up into that environmental services technician position.
So basically, we're just advertising for a vacancy that's being
Correct.
left by Michelle.
Yep. And then
And the
just
Tammy's-
surveyor duties are getting added.
Right, and with Tammy's retirement, somebody just to help out a little bit with the surveyor's office.
Correct. Yep.
Which we've
Which-
had.
Right,
It's not a position that we're adding.
right.
It's
So it
actually
makes sense.
combining two
It makes
positions.
sense, yeah.
Yeah.
And based off the information given by Luke the last time he was here and showing the different, how he laid it out, taking another person away from him isn't gonna help the situation.
Well,
No, this is-
isn't
this is
for
a
Lou.
survey.
Oh, environmental, okay, this is
Surveyor,
environmental.
not-
Environmental
Never mind.
services.
Yep.
It was already there and I don't think we should take it away.
I like the idea of combining it because I think it helps with the efforts of the environmental service surveyor office, joint efforts.
So what
That's a good way to
offices,
do it.
what office will he be working out of?
This will be out of the environmental services office. Yep.
And that's in the midst of restructuring.
We got 4 people there already, and we have no permits
No,
for
we
the
only-
next 2 months.
No,
We got one in August, I guess. I mean, it's.
And then so the position that was created that Michelle filled is doing a lot of like, she's doing a lot of building permit reviews, some septic things, kind of all those things that are coming in to keep those in timely fashion. That was the addition to the environmental services department that was created with the FTE from the full-time person from the surveyor's office that we just moved that FTE to environmental services. So this is replacing Michelle essentially in the tech role.
so was it 2 FTEs into 1 FTE? Is that what I'm hearing?
Nope. So we had an assistant surveyor, and that individual retired. So that FTE.
Wasn't she an FTE?
Yep.
Yeah.
That FTE went to environmental services, which is now Michelle Burt. So Michelle Burt's old position that in environmental services is vacant. That's the tech clerk.
So it's 2 FTEs, or no, 1 FTE
Yep.
still.
Yes,
We're not
correct.
increasing the FTE, is
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah. So the one FTE that Michelle absorbed essentially is doing what she is doing for the additional to that office. And then the tech clerk is just doing some basic admin stuff that Tammy used to do for the surveyor, which isn't a lot. Going through it with Eric, it's very minimal.
So we want to hire somebody to sit there and answer the phone.
We did before.
They were already working there.
Michelle was answering the phones before.
I know, I have no problem with that, but I mean, why do we need to hire another person when it's not
That
really
was,
necessary?
that was the plan when we decided to hire another environmental tech person in that office. And then we did interviews and we hired someone. It turned out to be an in-house hire. So then when she left, she created a vacancy in her old position. So it was never the idea to reduce it, it's to keep it.
We're not adding to it.
Well,
We're,
the assessor's office, they answer their own phones. Why can't the environmental service do it?
That's because they have a tech clerk.
Is that the only
Who does?
duty? I think there's more duties
Yeah.
than answering the phone.
Well, yeah, I mean, they take minutes at the plan commission meetings, at the board of adjustment meetings. They help prepare for those meetings as well, so.
So those duties that are currently being covered, either they don't get done or they have to go to somebody else then too, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And add on to another position.
Well, you do realize we can have soil conservation do our septics and our feedlots.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
talked to Dave about that, and they will no longer want to do that because they're short-staffed too. I mean, we considered that a few years ago, but we got pushback, didn't want to do that, and the person that was gonna maybe possibly do that is no longer there, so, cause he was licensed for a septic. So he's no longer employed at Soil and Water, so, Dave Walter said that they don't have the staff to take it on.
So that's not an option.
Used to be, but not anymore, the way it looks.
We do get money from the state for that, to run our feedlot programs, so we get grant.
Reimburse.
Reimbursed. I think it was there, so it's necessary.
Falls more under a need than a want.
Yeah, that would definitely be a need for that office to have that tech position.
Well, like I said, I like the idea of combining the two different areas. I think that's a savings, basically, and being more efficient in those areas.
Agree.
I mean, it's the future. Proposed in the future here soon, that surveyor will be moved up.
Yep. So they'll be partnered, working closely
Yep.
with each other. Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as stands.
Okay, we got a motion
Second.
and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Me. Okay, moving on. We're going to review and approve payments. Carol?
That was part of the consent agenda.
We approved action items.
Going to action items.
Okay. We're gonna have two people to be on the county board of appointment for county canvassing for the primary election held on August 11th. Board members appointed to the canvassing board cannot be a candidate at the election per Minnesota 204C-31 subdivision 1. The canvassing meeting will be scheduled for August 13th at 2 o'clock in the commissioners' room. Holly?
Hey, yes, good morning, Commissioners. So for anyone who might not be familiar with the canvassing election results process, I can briefly fill you in a little bit just to give you a background on it. So canvass means to review the vote totals of the election, certify the results, and declare the nominees or winners. Canvassing boards have little power other than those few duties. The county canvassing board consists of the county auditor, the court administrator of the district court, the mayor or chair of the township board of the county's most populous municipality or a designee, and two members of the county board selected by the board from its members who are not candidates at the election. So the county canvassing board must meet on the second or third day after the state primary. So in this case, the election is August 11th, so the canvass meeting is scheduled for August 13th. So just looking for
You need
two
Oh,
commissioners.
volunteers.
We need two volunteers.
Well, two can't,
Right.
correct, out of the five of us.
Right.
Can't?
These two, because they're on the ballot.
Oh. Well, I guess pick me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, I've been on it before, so if somebody else wants to, that's fine.
Guys, I'm good.
Cindy, let's tackle this together.
Oh, okay. I volunteer.
All right.
Well, you got your two volunteers.
Okay.
That's voluntold.
I will send out a letter and an invitation with
Great,
all the
thank you.
details then, so.
Do we need an actual motion?
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to approve Cindy and I on the canvassing board.
Second.
I'll second it.
Can
I
you
I
vote?
probably can't vote,
I don't
sorry.
think you and
I can't
Bob can vote.
Cindy, can you second
I
that?
can second it, thank you.
Greg, did you say you were seconding it?
I could, but as long as she did, that's fine.
Okay,
As long as that, all right.
the three of us will vote then.
All in favor of having Kurt and Cindy as our ballot?
Canvassing board.
I'll say yes, or aye.
Aye.
Who abstains?
Yeah, 2 abstained.
God, if I'd known you guys were gonna go aye, I would have said no. Just for
Not
somebody
in
to
the
do it.
primary, but
Right, I'm
still,
not.
we'll just be legit here.
All right, let's go to number 2. Consider approving amendment that extends the contract with the medical examiner services starting in 2027.
Yep, so they sent me this after the presentation. It's just standard, it's in your packet. There's their regular slight increase, and Sue did review it, and the only thing that she had us change is the contact person for it will be Coordinator Parker.
So what are the changes from before?
Well, it's basically extending their contract
Right.
because it was gonna expire, and then the charges are under number 4. So
2%.
It went up. a little bit.
2%.
Yeah, 2%.
Not, I don't think that's.
3.6, yep, okay.
And then the contact is Coordinator Parker.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
There's a second.
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, the motion carries. Coordinator updates.
I don't have a whole lot. Yesterday, we did have a department head meeting. We did start kind of some strategic planning with some department heads and gave them some questions to answer for the next department head meeting, and I'll email those out so you kind of know what that looks like and some work for them to do to plan for the next meeting. We also did discuss budgets, getting the budgets back to Carol, and then also capital improvement plan, which kind of getting things for the next 5 years, big value ticket items that are gonna need to be purchased for the next 5 years, so commissioners have a better idea of what is coming forward. So that I should start collecting those back here shortly and putting something together for the commissioners.
How was attendance at the meeting?
Good, yeah, everybody was there. Yep, everybody was there, so. And then also a shout out to Greg Myrie, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday.
51?
I wish.
Yeah,
It was
so
close.
it's Greg's birthday today, so happy birthday, Greg. That's all I have.
Should we all sing, or?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
It's his birthday, he can decide whether we can sing or not.
Only time to be singing if I get drunk enough.
Well, that was on the dot.
Oh, wow, okay.
Gotta go grill, you coming down to eat?
What are you doing?
Hope you tired for having their big customer appreciation today.
Oh,
I'll be there.
All right, board updates. I had a department head meeting. Brent talked about that. And I guess I don't see any meetings coming up that I can tell you about, so that's about all I got. Bob Schultz.
I had no extra meetings this last week, just typical emails and no bad phone calls this last week, so that was a bonus.
Kurt,
I went to the SEMCAC thing.
how'd that go?
It was a really good learning experience. They had excellent cookies there. They were really good cookies. You could put that in the paper. Those are M&M, and they were very good. The head of their, I can't remember what her name was.
Jenna?
Yeah, she talked and gave a really good presentation, little meeting thing. Our volunteers at our SEMCAC in town here are outstanding. They are such good, hardworking people, care about the community and the people in it, and I was just impressed. Had, 2 candidates for Jeremy Miller's seat were there and got to speak to both of them. Both very nice people. It was a good learning experience being there. I don't mind being that alternate. That's kind of a cool deal. Really liked it. You missed out.
So did they find somebody to replace Bob for helping out up there?
I don't know if they have found somebody to replace Bob at this point. I mean, Bob was such an asset in everything that he did. And, you know, it's gonna be hard to replace a guy like that. He's gonna be sorely missed, so
Bob was very community oriented,
loved his community.
and he always volunteered a lot of his time to do stuff like that for the veteran services and for SEMCAC and
Absolutely.
give people rides. He'll be
Class act.
Yeah, he'll be sorely missed.
We had finance this morning. Everything looks good, according to Carol. Talked about our 2027 budget season. We're gonna meet after the commissioner meeting on the 25th as a finance committee. And with the bigger ones, start looking at projections of what we're gonna be looking at. And then for those of you that do not know what me reports are, I'm just gonna let you know that that is month end, so.
He was talking about the acronyms.
The acronyms that, what's her name threw out today.
It's not a me report.
It's a me report.
Heidi,
month end.
yeah.
Heidi. I was lost in the first about 18 seconds of what she was saying, all these acronyms.
A lot of acronyms from the state.
I'm using this me report thing against my people at the city to see if they know what it is.
That's good, yeah.
Good stuff. Go
Not
ahead.
all about you. Not
Not
all
about
about
me.
you. Uh-uh.
It's not about me.
No. True.
Eric,
Yeah, I didn't have any meetings this past week either. There's one thing I wanted to bring up about the email from Larry Kirch, asking if we as a board would want to have a meeting with them, you know, like get two commissioners to come and meet. I'm sure you guys have all read it.
Yeah.
It went to the commissioners whose district the bike race is in. So one of the commissioners didn't get it, and that's because it's not in
Oh,
your district.
okay.
Just so you know.
But I did hear about it.
So I guess we as a board should try to like designate maybe two people, or what, what are you guys thinking here? Like, he'd want to meet like August 3rd.
Yeah, I also asked Larry if Brent could just coordinate that with our meetings, so
That would be,
figure out,
yeah, like after
That
the
date.
meeting on August
Yeah.
4th or
as
something.
long as we don't have a quorum, we're fine.
And which commissioners would want to be
I'd be fine on
part of that?
I'd be willing to do it, seeing as how it's
Houston?
gonna be in Houston this year.
I think part of it's going through my area too.
Right.
so.
So Bob and I,
Yep, sounds good. As long as everybody else is good with that, I can.
I'm very
I'll
good
keep
with that.
track of it through La Crescent anyway, because they talk about it.
so does it come up into my district? Where are they going up? in-
well, it does come into yours too, the way it sounds. Yep.
Just up in Black Hammer part, or where?
I think it's just a little bit of Gov's district.
Yeah, I'm not, I guess I'd have to look at the map, but.
I don't know.
I haven't seen an updated map of the route.
You have?
I had not. So
Well, you guys can handle it.
The race is coming up the 12th,
September 12th.
September 12th, so it's not too far away.
Yeah, so is that the week
Week before Apple Fest.
before Apple Fest? Yep.
So they're using a lot of your township roads in Houston,
Yep.
are they?
And then there's other, I know Brian, well, both Brians, actually, Sheriff Brian and the county engineer are also involved in those meetings.
Yep, they help coordinate the, you know, review the traffic plan and all that
So
stuff.
hopefully maybe we can get a update back. And I think Larry mentioned that he would be willing to do that too, if we wanted a board meeting update, but for planning might be a good idea for,
I think as we get closer, it wouldn't probably be a bad idea to have them just come and
yep.
have a little 15-minute presentation on.
Where it's going and all?
Also, just their organization of it would be key to know and understand who is doing what, you know, at their stations and seeing movements from last year.
That way we won't be blindsided by anything if we meet with them beforehand.
I think they've done a great job, and I said this in finance meeting this morning, we talked about it a little bit, but I think they've really done a good job in cleaning up and done a great job with their communication this year, and I think the race will go really well. So kudos to all those people for working hard at it. Brings tourism to Houston County, so that's a good thing.
And they're cleaning up some of the stuff that they did wrong, and that's good too.
Absolutely. You can always learn from anything that you do.
Okay, is that all? Let's see.
That's all I got, I guess, basically, wanted to bring up.
Show it to them then.
Yeah, I'll send them an email and try to schedule that after the meeting on August 4th.
Okay, Cindy?
That's good. I had regular meetings. Also, the one thing that I wanted to mention is that I had been contacted by Dr. Ben Johnson, who is working with the 765 kilovolt group, transmission line group, and what he was trying to get across and talk to the county government areas about in 3 states, actually, is just the concerns with the public utilities showing or proving that the overhead line that they are proposing is actually safe. Many of these areas, because of the health concerns, and so that is kind of an ongoing process. There's also some deadlines on getting some information. I'm curious if we still are going to work with others on a regional resolution or something. I heard something about that a couple weeks. I don't know where that stands right now.
Yeah, and I was talking to somebody yesterday. So I don't necessarily think it was like a regional resolution. It was just all the counties involved coming together to have resolutions.
Okay,
So kind of like a unity. I think
we already have one. So.
we already had one, and then
Didn't get a great response to that, though, so.
Yeah. I have sent that out to other counties, the ones to kind of copy and mirror. I know Fillmore has not had a resolution.
Right.
So they're one that does not have a resolution out there, but,
Does it go through Fillmore?
Yes, it does.
It'll go-
I've gotten
it'll go
calls
through-
from
Sure does.
people,
Goes through the whole length of Fillmore,
the whole deal.
southern,
South side of it.
south end of it.
yeah.
So, I think it's something that we need to keep up on as far as that goes, and also just, ask those questions. It sounds like the group is, as far as why can't those lines be underground, which would prevent a lot of the health concerns that they're proposing. So, I'm sure we'll hear more about that.
Okay.
Yeah, that lady that I talked to, Commissioner from Fairbolt or up in
Yeah.
that area there,
Yep.
she probably made contact with you, or their administrator.
Yeah, their coordinator reached out to me, and I gave him all of that information. Yeah.
The way she
Yeah.
talked is she wants to get every county that's on the line involved.
It's difficult for me to think that, we create a resolution, we go through that process, we answer those questions, and basically we got a response, but it was just see our application. Refer to this line in the application. So I would like to have more dialogue as far as, what's happening with that and what's their plan for build out. Are they looking at any of these concerns? And then also because the Public Utilities Commission in Minnesota has changed their process somewhat this year, just, to answer those questions as far as what can local residents and county government do if that is being proposed, and to mitigate or any of the issues that may be coming up from that, because this is something that's, going to be in the lives of everyone for the next 80, 100 years. So it's a big decision, and it's also good to keep up on what's going on. I know, Brent, you mentioned that there's also a more of a technical engineering meeting coming up with,
That is tomorrow.
okay.
Yep, at 11. So,
What time was that?
at 11. So you two would be sent links to that for Zoom.
What time is it?
At 11?
It's an online, yeah,
Line?
On the line.
My computer.
online on the line.
What's wrong with your computer?
Don't have internet. Tower doesn't bring it in. Every day from 2:30 to 4:30, I have nothing.
Use your phone as your hotspot and hook up to it.
My phone, who the hell is gonna do that?
That's all I have. I'm
So-
done.
So has Darylyn reached out lately to have any discussions, or?
No, just that one that they wanted to meet with
But they
engineering.
canceled that.
Yep, and then they rescheduled it again.
Okay,
And so right now, their conversation of it is strictly fact-finding about any future projects that Houston County has. And so they're looking to see any road departments, they want to talk to Brian, as far as any airport approach projects or airport projects, highway projects. They're just wanting to get a sense of any future projects in Houston County. Is what
In the vicinity of that line.
correct? Yeah, it should be in this essentially the southern half of that county. That
Well, being that it's a wider easement for that new line, that's gonna take away some building for those property owners.
for sure. Yep.
I know, I've been hearing they're having a hard time getting easements to get on the land.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that ain't gonna be easy for them. If they're gonna push us, they're gonna have to jam it down our throat because there's people that, well, now we got some lawyers from over in Wisconsin that are coming up with public health issues. And this Dr. Johnson that claims it ain't, I'd like him to come down here and sleep underneath mine for about 6 weeks and tell me what he thinks.
Oh, he's not, he knows they're not safe.
No, but I mean, he says
He's not,
He's not, he's a.
not with that
he's-
side of the fence.
He's an opponent
He's an opponent
to
of it.
this because of the health concerns. And he has, they have a lot of research on it, but whether people understand it is, I think, his point.
That's what I gathered in his email, or you forwarded that email.
Think there's anyone supporting.
Yeah, and I don't know if, did I give you
I don't know, I heard
the
Greg
concise
Davis was
version?
supporting it.
I'll send you that too. Because I did ask Dr. Johnson to make more of a concise, like, what does this mean? Condense all the 20 pages of research. And so I'll send you that too. I talked to him this morning about that. So, because I think that,
Yeah, I got that.
those are the points. Did you? Okay, good.
Have any of you talked to Greg Davis? Have anybody talked to him at all?
About the line?
Yeah. They told me he's all for it.
That's probably why.
I haven't talked to him.
You haven't?
It's at.
Usually you see
I
him.
believe the opponents, this group has talked to him. But I haven't talked to him personally.
Well, I'd kind of like to know, that voting's coming up here, if he's for this or against it. I guess we'll have to give him a call.
Moving on.
Greg can't go tomorrow. Does someone else want to go?
What's that?
He does, if Greg can't make it tomorrow, is there another commissioner that wants to?
Oh,
make
on
it?
the online?
Can you watch it?
You sure could, yeah. I mean, you could probably, you could come up here. We could have Andy set you up for it, for
Well, I
sure.
mean, I can do it at home, but it'll be
Can be
cutting
here.
all the time
Yeah.
on me at
Yeah.
home, so it ain't gonna do no good at home.
Yeah, if you,
I would take it in if I come up here and watch it.
yeah, for sure. We can make that happen. Yep.
There you go.
And then maybe if you wanna come up here, or maybe you're busy, it doesn't matter. If you wanna do it at home.
I have meetings before that, so I'll kind of play that by ear. One way or another, I will be on it.
Okay. What time did you say, Brett?
It's at 11. Yep, starts at 11.
Yeah, I'll be here at 10:30. All right, anything else that we got? Any closing public comment? Guess there's none of that, so I guess we have to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Got a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
I.
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned.
You're silent.